I am Ben Wade. This is Tyler Freeze. This is Jeremiah Koenig and his puppy Pedro. And this is Matthew Christensen.
Period 2, group number 2. Our town history. Our town history goes a little like this. When Ben and Tyler were little, they lived on 2 separate farms. Ben grew up with pigs and Tyler's father made chocolate. They met at school in the lunchroom and they were both very inventive. One day at lunch, Ben brought some bacon and Tyler brought some chocolate. Tyler looked at Ben and smiled, but just looked away after. That night, Ben got to thinking of new food recipes. He fell asleep and had a dream about his pigs resting in a puddle of chocolate on a very hot day. Ben thought it smelled good. The next day in class, Ben slipped some bacon into Tyler's chocolate for lunch. He didn't ever tell Tyler that he did, but when they went to lunch, Tyler smiled because it tasted good. That night, Tyler began thinking of great food recipes. He had a dream of raining chocolate all over some pigs that began licking it up. A few minutes later, he had a great idea. At school, Tyler slipped some chocolate into Ben's bacon for lunch. When he ate it, he smiled because it tasted good. Later that day, Ben told Tyler that he slipped some bacon in his lunch. Then Tyler told him the same. 10 years later, Ben and Tyler quit middle school to make chicken at Tyler's dad's facility. Starting the chicken business meant lifetime. They started on the street corner selling for a few quarters. They sold at the corner for 4 weeks. As a total of making $31, they came back. That bought you a few acres. After they bought it, they turned 18. They had $20 left after buying the land. Then continued to sell at the corner to earn even more money so they could build their own business. Tyler thought if they had more people, they would earn more money. Tyler started buying supplies for the business, and Ben went out to find people. Ben found a small person playing in the fountain in town and thought that people would be attracted to him. Ben picked him up and found his name was Matthew. Tyler built another stand for Matthew and made some more chocolate bacon. Ben set up Matthew in the center of town because he acted childless, so people might buy him. Tyler got back to the business. After 1 week, Tyler spent $25 in building a store. Matthew raised $50 and Ben raised $30 1 month later. Tyler got the business built and they were selling great. It is now 1990 and they are all 32. Ben formed the town in Fraysville and built a $1 million factory. Houses were built too and the population began to rise. One folk that moved in was named Jeremiah Koenig, who moved into the apartments. Matthew mentioned him as a good advertiser and commercialist. Ben hired him to advertise throughout the town. They all decided to name their product the Roadkill Bar. The factory was making roadkill bars for the town and some surrounding towns. Pretty soon we started selling throughout the country and building more and more factories. Tyler made our company name across the street a trademark industry. Our profit per year was $3 million. A few years later, across the street became the most powerful and richest company in the world.
Okay. Over here, this is our cow farm. That's our pig farm. This is where we process the milk and the bacon. Here's our whatchamacallit museum, the courthouse, our apartments, our school, the movie theater, chocolate theaters, Mounds Hills. You have our Reese's Parks, chocolate chip field, 100 Grand Bank, Cocoa Beans Cafe, Chocolate Burger Grill, Baby Ruth Park, Crunch Park, Walking Road, Cocoa Amusement Park, Quick Sports Stadium, Milky Way Gas Station, General Chocolate, Fun House of Fudge. We have Hot Tamale Fire Station, the Chocolate Donut Police Station, Mobile Homes, Import Factory, Chocolate Bar, a fountain, the factory, a statue of our bar, and our Snickers Comedy Club. This main road here is called Roadkill Road. This one is Baby Ruth Street. This one is 5th Avenue. And this one is Four Musketeers. What's that? Road. And I don't know that one either. Taylor Road. Oh, and here's our post office.
This one is called Road Away for now.
Road away.
To our billboard.
This is our billboard for the roadkill bar. This is our mascot called the Pussy. We figured it'd be good because it's like a crossbreed between a penguin and a husky. Story behind it is one time we let Jeremiah drive us home, and there was a penguin in the road, and this husky liked the penguin, so he jumped in front of the car, and the head from the husky went on the onto the penguin body, and there it was.
We kept it. As a
And
pet.
then from the bite of heaven, because roadkill is dead, it's going to heaven, so it's the bite of heaven. That's our chocolate factory. Okay.
Okay.
It's our commercial.
The woods are over here.
What are you doing over there? Looking at roadkill. Are you mad?
Yes, I am, and no, I'm not mad.
Why are you looking at some roadkill?
Because I had an idea. Roadkill bar.
Who are you? Creepy guy and his puppet, Pedro. Who should I talk to, you or the puppet? Me,
Why are you talking to a puppet?
because I already had the idea of chocolate covered bacon.
Then I guess I will have to get rid of you.
I do believe killing a puppet is.
It is.
Why don't we just cut him in the legs and make him walk into the forest?
I just want to start a company selling chocolate. Covered bacon.
Agreed.
Where did the creepy guy go?
So are we gonna start a business together?
Agreed.
Okay.
My roadkill bar.
Super cool. Get over here.
This is our-
Good picture.
You don't really picture.
Oh,
Cover
picture.
your puppets. Sing a song.
Okay. And now our jingle. When you what?
Just let it sing.
Okay. When you're rolling down the road, just make sure to roll slow. 'Cause if you drive the car too fast, roadkill you will pass. And when you chase the deer again, just make sure to wear a grin. 'Cause if you smile while you hit, roadkill bars will turn hearts up.
What else? Chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered bacon. There's it not in the package, and there's the package. Roadkill bar. All the ingredients on the back.